You ready? You ready?
Live.
You ready?
Alrighty,
You ready?
Just gotta get the chat set up, and then we can get right back to Pizza Tower.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Here. Alright. Alright. Ready? You ready?
Live.
You ready?
Alright,
You ready?
Just gotta get the chat set up.
Alright.
Alright, you can
Alright.
see it, right?
Yeah,
You can see it, right?
Yeah, yeah. I can see it. I can see it.
Alright.
Alright. Alright. Alrighty, let's continue the pizza time, shall we?
On to Peppino's adventure.
You gotta love like how the save files kind of have their own like little image. You got like Peppino just like worriedly looking at a TV that has his own face.
I'm on TV somehow.
It's like he doesn't. It's like I don't know if he feels like really positive about being on TV though, or TV in general.
He just looks really unsure at the TVs of his failing pizza parlor. Poor Peppino.
I know, right?
Poor Peppino.
I guess that kind of makes you wonder what Peppino's pizzas would be like in terms of just how they taste, or just kind of what ingredients they would have.
Hopefully they're really good, so as to not merit the end of his business.
Right.
I mean, it's like really, but then again, it's like really hard to like mess up a good pizza.
Right.
I actually didn't. Oh hey, I actually found a secret area. I didn't know about this.
Oh whoa! I wonder what's here.
Floating cheese dinosaur.
I see that. Gosh, it reminds you of those bubble animals that SpongeBob makes in that episode where he runs a bubble stand.
It actually kind of looks like like you remember the old Nerds mascots?
Oh yes, I do.
That's kind of what it looks like to me.
Yeah, I know. I swear the nerds look like little baby. I swear I always thought that the nerds looked like little baby Yoshis.
They kind of do, don't they, with the big noses and all?
The big noses and the feet and the multiple colors.
Yeah, they could totally pass for like Yoshi characters. All right, we're going to a level I haven't been to yet, apparently.
Yeah, the cowboy level.
Oregano Desert.
That's a good one. And you got
oh my God, they've got a pog-faced cheese.
Wait. Oh God, they do. The memes are real. Pog cheese.
First it was the Sonic Adventure pose, and now it's the pog cheese.
Oh God. It's just so funny how many like iconic like meme poses and faces that have been created.
It's funny when like the indie developer capitalizes on memes, but like when the billion-dollar corporation does it, somehow it always comes off as cringe.
I really don't understand why. It's weird.
Hey kiddos, you ready to be based and red pilled?
Oh God! That just kind of reminds me of how like a lot of writers for like TV shows like try to like enforce like woke media in the.
We all hate it, and we're happy to see it fail financially.
If you really want to see like really bad like a really like good example of like how to like do woke media like wrong, I mean you look at the new Velma show. Oh God,
everybody hates it, and for good reason. Like Warner Brothers executives be like, "Hey, I've got an idea. We can totally recover for our recent financial losses by greenlighting this woke race swap project that nobody will like."
That's basically it. It's kind of surprising too how none of the characters have the personalities that made them likable in the first place.
And we'll also get rid of our most marketable character, the Scoobiest of Doos.
I know, right?
I know, right?
Like it's kind of
ridiculous how they managed to like
mess up that
show so bad because you have like Velma, for example. Apparently, like the whole deal on why she's written the way she is apparently she's
She's a self-insert, just like a ton of other bad woke characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the writing and the humor in that show, it basically just boils down to either social political commentary or trying to think, or like meta jokes. Like this is like a lot of the jokes are like, oh, this is like this one scene in a horror movie, or this is like one scene.
It's like
in a
worse than a
romance
Family
movie,
Guy.
we should kiss.
It's like worse than a Family Guy cutaway gag.
I know.
This reminds me of the white supremacy.
I know, right? It's like
they never try to like do anything different with their humor in that show. And then like I said, the personalities of all the characters are
This reminds me of the time I respected my friend's pronouns.
I know.
Oh yeah. Oh dear.
Shoot, I'm just trying to do like a jump to get that pineapple. It's fine. It's not like I'm worried about the score anyway. I'll perfect these eventually, maybe.
Yeah. I guess it's like you can't do like a super jump or anything.
I can, but I'm not getting enough speed is the problem.
Oh right.
Go.
Like we're just playing through. Remember, we're just playing through the levels right now. I'll get good at them some other time.
That's fair.
That's fair. Just take your time and enjoy the game at your own pace.
Oh.
Yeah, like everybody else has been like putting like several hours in this game. Like I'm only ever playing it on stream just to get my initial reactions.
I see it.
Streamer integrity and all that.
Right, and then
now it's like you're spicy and breathing fire.
Oh yeah, this reminds me of the time I ate some fried jalapenos.
Were they good though?
Very, very good. They are a pain on your mouth and your ass, but they are delicious.
Oh yeah. Have you ever had like jalapeno poppers?
Oh, I've had them a few times. They're pretty okay. Like I'm not really keen on things with cheese, and jalapeno poppers would be one of them.
Nice.
I see that's fair.
Would you
I have to ask, Doc, would you be willing to like try one like those like super spicy pepper? Like, have you had
habaneros or something?
Yeah, habaneros.
Yeah, habaneros.
Or ghost peppers.
Oh yeah.
I've heard of them. I've never tried them. I can only imagine how painful it would be. Like I like jalapenos and banana peppers, but like those are like low tier as far as spicy stuff goes.
Right.
I
mean,
would you even be willing to try something like that in like a hot sauce?
Maybe with like a quesadilla or something and like a large jug of milk.
Oh yeah.
Like I love spicy stuff, but like I know I'm not the strongest person ever.
I know you have.
Yeah, we have our limits.
Yeah. Plus, apparently, like spicy stuff is like really good for you because like it's good for your heart.
Oh yeah.
So if you can eat spicy stuff, it'll help you in the long run, and especially if you want to stay healthy at an old age.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been willing to try something like spicy candy or like spicy chocolate even?
Spicy chocolate? I have never heard of that.
I think
Mexican chocolate in particular has like a bit of spice to it.
I've never actually
tried it. I've actually like seen, but I have like seen like Mexican chocolate and like packages of it. But
I mean, how do you honestly?
I'm getting kicked around by cows.
The idea?
Okay, so like spicy chocolate from Mexico, huh?
Yeah.
It just has like a little, has a bit of a kick to it, just to kind of go with the sweetness.
All right, that sounds interesting to say the least.
No. Oh yeah. Going back to the topic of Yoshi's. Have you actually played any of the Yoshi games like Yoshi's like Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island?
Oh yeah. Like I actually played like the DS remake of Yoshi's Island as a kid. So like I'm pretty familiar with it. With Baby Wario, Baby Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah.
Back in those days when remakes actually meant something.
Right, and then.
Have you also played like games? Any of the? Have you actually played like Yoshi's Story or like Yoshi's Woolly World or Yoshi's Crafted World?
I love Yoshi's Story.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I love its art style. I love its simplicity. I love how there's actually a lot harder angle to it from like the melon challenge. I also like really love the music and like I said, the aesthetic and art style of it. Just a really gorgeous game.
Yeah, especially for like
One of those games that just makes you feel a certain way, you know.
just makes you
feels very cathartic, very.
It's just
very eye catching, and just really stands out.
Yeah, really eye catching, really beautiful. Just one of those games that's just really special. Oh shoot, no!
Uh oh. You found.
Yeah,
found a secret, though.
I found a
I got
secret,
to.
though.
I'm trying to get to a secret, so
Oh god.
I just noticed I haven't found any toppins yet. I probably need to get some of those. Perhaps the
Maybe
Maybe they're more hidden in this level.
Oh.
okay. I didn't understand the spicy ability well enough, so I can jump and I have like a flame breath attack that moves me forward. And I'm bad at using it.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Uh oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
getting better at
Pretty
this
sure.
now.
Alright, yeah,
You.
Ah, shoot.
Oh.
Good thing I'm not going for a P rank.
Alright.
At least not
Oh,
right
yeah,
now,
that-
anyway.
Oh yeah, I bet this.
Oh yeah, I bet this.
But like, I also think it's actually kind of cool that like there's about the idea of a rank higher than S and it being P, which actually makes sense for perfect.
Right.
Yeah, for P for
Yeah, for
perfect.
P for perfect, and also P for pizza.
Okay, now we're going into an alien spaceship.
I mean, who doesn't?
They're aliens in the pizza tower.
Uh-oh.
Pizza aliens. I wonder what their extraterrestrial pizza is like.
Man, that pizza is out of this world, man. Tubular.
Pizza. Yeah.
Pizza
Teenage
Planet from
Mutant Ninja
Toy Story.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Peppino. Who wins for the fight to the right of the pizza?
I don't know.
I know.
I know, right?
I know, right?
Oh, and speaking of bad woke ideas, apparently there's some rumor going around about some all-female TMNT. That's totally gonna go over well.
I mean,
it just kind of reminds me of the all-female Ghostbusters.
The bad one that everyone hates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that was a commercial failure, and yet he seemed, and yet they still insist on doing shit like that.
I know, right?
Doesn't make it.
I don't understand.
I don't understand why, but like, have you actually watched the original Ghostbusters?
I actually have. It's really great. I definitely rewatched that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bill Murray is great.
Oh yeah. Not.
Oh yeah. Not.
Yeah, you gotta love all.
Yeah,
the,
you gotta love all the.
Yeah,
You gotta love all the humor, and you gotta love how.
It's kind of surprising.
It's kind of surprising how all the special effects in that movie still hold up too.
And a lot of the jokes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I missed the sausage and mushroom. Oh well. I haven't gotten a single top in this level.
Let it. It is kind of.
I'll
It is
probably-
kind of.
I feel like I might have to play this just to get some toppins. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Because right now.
I guess your priority is just to escape.
Yep. I guess I guess I'm supposed to deliver pizza in this level to get toppins, because like I'm seeing a lot of like
Yeah, pizza.
I'm seeing a lot of like pizza spots where you would deliver pizza to.
It's probably it.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I got.
Well, at least I got a B rank.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But.
Oh.
But did you?
Well.
Like just Peppino just going oh,
Oh.
Oh.
and not a single toppin was found.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, because you have to.
Wait, because you have to. Yeah, because you do have to get the toppins to unlock the boss gates, don't you?
Yeah, like I need the toppins give you money, and if you get And you need the money to unlock bosses.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. Right.
I wonder how much. Let me see how much I need for the next boss. Actually, like I got $140. Let's see how much. Oh wait, I'm back on the first floor. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, here's the achievement room. Forgot about those.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Huh.
Huh. Wait.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Doc.
oh yeah, Doc. There's another thing. The other thing that I wanted to ask you about is, you know how Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse apparently like redefined kind of what 3D animation studios are like capable of with the medium.
Oh yeah, like the 2D, 3D hybridization that Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is doing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's right. And
yeah,
like,
that's
The
right.
old
And
comic
like,
book style thing that's proving to be very marketable and lovable.
And it just looks.
and
really
it
good
just looks
overall.
really good overall.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, have you actually?
I
Like,
can't say I have any problems with like how Puss in Boots: The Last Wish looks.
right? Have you seen?
Right?
Like,
Have you
actually?
seen? Like, have you actually gotten to see the movie or?
Yeah, I've watched it
Yeah.
illegally.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. I see. How,
Nice, I see.
like,
How good
the
would you
is
say the
overall?
movie is overall?
I'd recommend it. I can see why people are saying a lot of good things about it. Like, it feels very much like the same formula as Shrek, but different enough. Like, especially like the dog character just being Puss's own donkey.
Right. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's
the dog character is just like really, it's just really cute. You know, he doesn't like. It's kind of surprising because I feel like a lot of people suspected him just to be like just a your typical annoying side character just used for jokes and humor. But no, he actually has like a really good impact in the film overall.
And then
Yeah, it's
And then-
pretty great.
and then you have all the.
And
And then
you
you
have
have
a
all the.
clown.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's pretty fun.
It's pretty fun.
Pretty funny.
Pretty funny. Reminds me of like Krusty the Clown from The Simpsons.
Hey kids, it's Krusty.
Hey kids, it's Krusty the Clown here.
KB2 and 9 is here. Hey man. Okay, we're going out into space. Deep Dish 9.
All right.
And we got rockets.
Oh,
Rockets.
Rocket, just
like the Wisp, but instead of flying up, you all fly horizontally.
I've got it in my sight. The colors I feel are so right. Come on, the feet off of the ground. I'll keep on running.
I'm gonna find
my own way.
And the chick and take a chance on it today.
We gotta love it.
Just singing Sonic songs with a stereotypical, typical Italian accent. Now that's comedy.
Oh,
Now that's.
I'll be here all week.
Now
just wait to sing something like undefeatable in like the funny Italian man voice.
I'm
I'm hanging on to the other side.
I'm hanging on to the other side.
I want to give up until the end of me. It's a time to face your fear. Cause when the day come and gone, I'll be the one to carry on.
Okay, apparently someone's voice is echoing. That's kind of what I was afraid of with the whole audio thing. Let me see if I can fix that real quick in OBS. Let's see. Alright, that ought to do it.
Alrighty. But yeah, what, like, how do you honestly feel about the battle themes of, the Titans and Sonic Frontiers?
I guess they're pretty cool. I guess it's pretty cool that, like, since each world, like, feels really big, like, every, supersonic boss feels like an actual reward.
I know, right?
In spite of how short they kinda are.
I know, right? But I swear, all of them do feel like a challenge, just because you gotta like be really good at like parrying their attacks. Even though the parry in that game is not really a parry.
It's extremely forgiving. It's more like a shield.
Right. There goes Peppino, and he's crashing down. Now he's on the pizza planet.
I can't believe someone was dumb enough to leave the keys in this place. It's like someone's begging for us to come in and trash the place. Just all of the every Sonic game's dialogue and writing, but in an Italian accent.
Talk about the low budget flight, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like a running.
Oh my god!
I finally have found you, faker.
Faker? I think you're the faker around here. You're comparing yourself to me. You're not even good enough to be on my fake. I'll make you eat those words.
Oh god. Oh by the way, Doc, do you know the YouTuber Jet?
Oh yeah, I know all about Turbo Jet. He's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I just love this one, like, the one shit post he makes with Shadow and Sonic's encounter in White Jungle, and then it just has Sonic start by saying, Do you wish to go out on a date with me? Breathe if yes. Say the Bible in Japanese if no, and then Shadow just starts starts reciting the Bible in Japanese.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one was pretty great. Okay, Keepy209 Sonic games, but they all speak British. Let me think of something funny. Trying to think of a Sonic quote.
Because of a terrible accident. You know that one line that Tails makes?
Oh, okay, actually no, I know a good one. Okay. Whoa, blimey, my head's spinning.
Whoa, that tornado is carrying a car. Oh god, by the way, Doc, do you know about the wonderful dialogue in Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric?
Oh, good lord.
And how they have and
bounce
how all the
pad
characters...
rings yum 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 yum.
Oh god. Look, and you gotta love one of my favorites is look, ramps. We could use these as ramps. Or it's like these ruins were made for me.
I remember this one mod of Sonic 1 where it's just every time Sonic grabs rings, it's just that one. It's just like a low quality recording of that of Roger Craig Smith saying rings.
Oh my god! Oh my god! If you really want
rings,
yeah.
I think that's an English. That's a British phrase, or it's Australian. Struth. I don't know. I don't speak limey.
Right. If you really want like really awful like Sonic mods, there's this one mod of Sonic 2 where every time Sonic collects rings, he gets fatter.
Oh, I know all about that one.
Ah, yeah.
All onion rings. Like
yeah.
You actually
Yep.
it's actually imposed on you to like not collect rings because or else you die from obesity and a heart attack.
I know. I know.
Others would call it most would call it reality, but a select few would call that body shaming.
Oh god, it just reminds me of that one Blonic short where at the end Blonic starts inflating for no reason.
Remember that?
Oh god, like that's the very original one, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm inexplicably inflating again. How embarrassing.
Oh my god.
I'm not Sonic. I'm my original character, Blonic. And I'm not Tails.
And I'm my own original character, Blails.
People
And then you got
really need to get their facts straight. I agree.
And then, oh yeah, you gotta love like the follow-up where Sonic, Blonic, and Blails try to assemble their squad, and they want to get Bluckles. But then Bluckles turns out to be the real Knuckles stuck in the human world.
Poor Bluckles. Or Knuckles.
I mean, for all we know, I mean, Bluckles was seen like drinking. It was like seen drinking and drinking in a drunk dystopia. For all we know, he's not actually the real Knuckles, and that he's just lying.
Speaking of Sonic parodies, Kibi219 saying, what's your opinion on Pizza Tower? Absolutely fantastic, Game of the Year material. Definitely worth the purchase and all those years waiting on development. Don't have much to say other than giving it high praise, even though I'm clearly very bad at it.
Hey, at least you're having. Hey, at least your time is being spent having fun.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what matters, right?
That's what matters.
But yeah, you were gonna say.
Oh shoot! I started pizza time. All right, so while I'm rolling around at the speed of sound, you of course remember Sonic cartoon parody artist Moogie Mikey.
Yes, I know about him.
Do you remember the Robotnik Claus specials?
Oh yes.
Those incredibly politically incorrect and hilarious and offensive animations that he deleted from his channel. I miss those.
Oh yeah, you gotta love how it's just hilarious how Amy is apparently Amy has like a black woman's voice.
Amy is a ghetto black woman that uses a ton of what's the word, sex, and pretty much all kinds of sex toys. Like in one of the Robotnik Claus specials, cement. This will make a much better lubricant.
Oh yeah. And then you gotta love how like classic Eggman is forced to be Mrs. Claus
because he has the bigger boobs, the bigger man boobs.
Yep. I just gotta imagine, that just seems like a really funny idea for like a cross-dressing joke. Just
this really fat guy wearing a dress, and he looks great because his huge man boobs are able to pass his cleavage and breasts.
Yep. Not to mention, it's like I've also seen like jokes of fat men with big bellies like being asked like how long they've been pregnant for.
That actually sounds hilarious.
Oh yeah.
So when's the baby due? About an hour and a half after lunch.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
It's such a good game for $20 for real.
Yeah.
I got some toppings this time.
Oh yeah. Off to space you go. But then you gotta love how the elf is constantly forced to, you know, deal with the both classic and modern Eggman's like shenanigans and like just trying to like play as Santa and just causing a ruckus.
Molesting children.
Oh yeah.
Like all those jokes of them wanting to be put back in prison so they can enjoy all the gay prison rape.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just love all the unhinged humor and especially the sex jokes.
Oh yeah, it's great, and also you gotta love how what was it? There was also one short from Moogie Mikey where what was it? Everyone was at like Chris Thorndyke's house and they were like having dinner, but then Cream goes off
Cream like tells her a sad story and how she has like Crohn's disease.
Yeah. That was also like one of the Robotnik Claus specials. Those were great. Oh, and God, and my lord, there's actually like a really like horrible joke there that I can't help but really love. Like,
what would that be?
Okay, so like, Chris Thorndyke's asks Sonic, so Sonic, what do you want? What did you ask Santa for Christmas? I asked for the only thing I could ever want, a whole ton of child porn. I'm gonna sell it all and frame Shadow.
Oh no.
To which Chris says, "Do you have to sell all of it?"
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh god.
I love humor like that just so much.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got so surprising how Sonic is apparently like being the irrational one, and like Shadow is just being this. I swear, it's like Shadow is just being this one like really disgruntled like bigger brother to Sonic in those scenarios. Like he's honestly kind of like that in Sonic Prime.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go back to another level and try to get more toppins because I need them to get into the next boss. So we're gonna do some exploring.
All right.
We're doing this level again, and we're gonna search it more thoroughly.
All right, go. It's like Dora. It's like of course you remember Dora the Explorer, right?
Oh yeah.
And like you gotta. It's like just imagine a game where you're basically gonna have to like guide the characters to like finding certain hidden objects, like a sort of point and click thing.
Do you see where the drug cartel is? Right behind you, you dumb bitch.
Oh yeah. Just speaking of like what was it? Adult animated parodies of like children's shows. I remember this one like animated short made by the same guy who did like all those Wonick shorts. It's We Gotta Get SpongeBob Back.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Like just SpongeBob not being there for some reason, and they all got to get him back.
Yeah, I know. All led by Squidward. And then you got
It's been a long time since I watched that one, but I just remember it being like really well animated and funny.
It almost could pass as like a real episode of SpongeBob.
Okay, so I'm supposed to go inside the Pizza Marts. That's what I was doing wrong.
Nice. I see.
I guess the toppings must be in here then. Yep, here's the topping. And a sausage man.
Alright. Nice. So now you understand what those pizza parlors are for.
Yep.
And I assume like you know where all of them are. I assume you know where all of them are just because you passed all of them.
Yeah, like I definitely came across them. I just didn't know what they were for. But now that I do, now I can just get all the toppings, and then I should be able to move on to the next boss.
All right, and oh yeah, there's also this one like really well animated like adult like parody of SpongeBob. It was titled If Squidward Got. It was titled something like If Squidward Got Everything He Wanted, and it's basically like what it says on the tin. It's basically what would happen if Squidward were to get everything he wanted in his life. Basically, it starts by, like, some of the things that Squidward does in that animated short is that he actually kills Squilliam.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, he also gets, like, he gets it on with, like, a really hot, like, squid chick, and, like, there's this one scene where, like, he and that one, like, squid, like, female squid are like making out, and like the squid girl, like the squid lady, actually like licks Squidward's nose.
Oh my lord!
But
like giving him a nose job, if you will.
Yes.
Oh my lord! Nice, but funny and clever, I guess is the word.
Oh yeah, I mean, how would you honestly feel just a scenario where Squidward just gets everything that he wanted?
He deserves it. Poor guy suffers way too much. Like if I had to deal with like noisy neighbors holding me back and my my creativity never like being recognized, I'd want the best for me, best possible outcome for my life too.
I know. Have episodes like Band Geeks where you create something out of nothing, or just creating success out of what seemingly are failures, just because nobody in Bikini Bottom knows how to play instruments, but somehow they create like the best band performances of all time.
Like Squidward is pretty much is apparently living among Surfer Dude Beach Ghetto or something, since everybody around him is so dumb and uneducated and unskilled, I guess.
I know.
Except for apparently like Mr. Krabs in terms of like business, but then he's more of just a small local businessman. Like Plankton is the only other like really smart guy, but he's investing all of his genius towards just trying to make a local fast food place work.
Right, because you know how great Chumbucket food is.
Like even he doesn't like the food apparently. Or
right.
he doesn't even eat his own chum. He eats holographic meatloaf.
I know, right? It passes right through him.
Oh goody, more holographic meatloaf again. What gives? and then he thought Mr. Krabs had it better, only to realize he basically lives in a nightmare dealing with mostly because he has to deal with SpongeBob being like an employee that's just too good. Like you can't afford to replace him, but you can't afford to like criticize him too much. If you criticize him too much, he'll basically just stop functioning.
Right, and then you have Squidward, which is the opposite. Does basically, at best, he does like the bare minimum of what's required for good customer service. But he makes it clear that he just doesn't want to be there. Pay attention to the.
And he clearly does his job at least well enough. Apparently compared to like we're hiring teenagers, SpongeBob and Squidward are pretty much the better options.
Just
at least
because
according
they
to Mr. Krabs. Remember the strike?
Oh yes, where basically Mr. Krabs like realizes that they're not making enough money, so they basically start charging SpongeBob and Squidward for everything.
All because the profits were down by like $3. $3 fucking bucks.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I know it's hard.
Could you imagine losing your best employees over $3 fucking bucks, and it costing you even more at the end?
I know, right? Or giving your employees away for 62 cents. Like, remember when Mr. Krabs did that to SpongeBob?
And an iconic moment that shows Mr. Krabs' true colors.
And not to mention, it also shows that Squidward actually cares for SpongeBob, just like a tiny bit. I can't believe I'm saying this, Mr. Krabs, but you gave away SpongeBob for 62 cents?
You think I could have gotten more? Like Squidville pretty much proved Squidward's life is way too boring without the excitement SpongeBob and Patrick provide.
I know, he basically does. No, he
even when he gets
like
everything he wants, it's just his life is just mundane and uneventful. Even when he enjoys doing what he enjoys doing.
I know, right? And then and it's kind of funny because at the end of that episode, like Squidward with Squidward playing with the reef blower and messing with all the Squidville citizens, he blows himself away with the reef blower. And then,
grievances. This whole town has agreements. There should be a law against so many stuck-up tightwads living in one place. This city needs to be destroyed, or at least painted a different color. Like, I guess what's so funny about that is like you're going between two extremes: destruction of an entire place based on an entire race, or just giving it a new coat of paint.
I know, right? Well, I mean,
like,
I guess
could you imagine,
is too blue.
Okay, just imagine this. I am Adolf Hitler, and the Jews need to be destroyed, or at least painted a different color.
That's pretty much. I mean, that is pretty much the joke. I mean, Squidward is tired of all the teal in Squidville, and so he just wants everybody to be, I guess,
exciting.
I guess like orange. Yeah, cyan. Sounds about.
FY. Of course, you're not obligated to live in the Jew neighborhood.
I know.
Oh
right?
my gosh! I just realized like the squids might as well be Jews. They've got the big noses and they're tightwads, and they're struggling artists. Or actually, no, that's more of a Hitler thing. Being a struggling artist.
Right, and then you have, like at the end of the episode where Squidward finally blows away from Squidville with his reef blower, he's like, and like SpongeBob and Patrick are like trying to search for Squidward, and then he's like, well, there's one thing for sure, it's certainly not that guy, as SpongeBob points at Squidward flying away. It's like
it kind of makes you wonder what. Like it's a pretty good episode and pretty good payoff. So it also kind of makes you wonder like what happened. What if they just stayed in Squidville looking for him and annoying everyone until then?
I know, right? I mean, it's kind of funny how they broke in the first place. You know how, of course,
like they pretty much weren't allowed in because of their race.
Right? Are you?
We're sorry, but your kind's not allowed in here.
Okay. Oh my god! Oh yeah, and then. Patrick eats like fried oyster skins before this.
Yeah. But you just ate 3 orders of fried oyster skins. I love fried oyster skins. Fried oyster skins. No. Guess we gotta order inside.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta. It's kind of funny because you know how. Apparently there's, like, no meat in the SpongeBob universe because fish are apparently not allowed to be food. But then you have moments like that. You got, like, the fried oyster skins, and then the coral bits. Because... It's kind of...
Or, what else? Let me think. What else have they eaten?
I guess all the
stuff I remember them eating hot dogs at one point.
I think I do remember something.
I do popcorn. Kind of yeah, they've definitely eaten popcorn before.
Yeah, popcorn. Yeah, popcorn. Which that is kind of a strange thing. I mean, they have like French fries at the Krusty Krab, and they've made pizza. And then
who knows? Just one of those things the creators didn't want to delve too deep into.
Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, would you be willing to try like real life versions of like the foods in SpongeBob? Like, I guess a good example would be like the Kelp Nougat Crunch.
Kelp Nougat Crunch. Is that like an ice cream?
No, it's apparently like a candy bar. You know how like SpongeBob was like trying to wait for the bus to go back.
Oh, right. I remember now.
And then he's like, I'll only be gone a second. And then he goes to the vending machine to get himself a Kelp Nougat Crunch. But then the bus to Bikini Bottom comes by and leaves.
Okay, I remember that now.
Oh yeah.
All right, I have enough money to move on to the next boss.
All right, let's see what this next boss will be like.
Back to the third floor.
Speaking of like intelligent intelligent characters in SpongeBob, I mean, you also have like Sandy.
Oh yeah, she spent all of her funds just to live in the deep pressure of the ocean where she can stay in a glass house and be half naked in a bikini all the time. That sounds like a pretty good neighbor to me.
Right, and it's kind of weird too because she lives a little bit farther out. You see, like her house is like a lot farther out from like the neighborhood that SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward live in.
Also, since she's technically like an alien to them, because like she's a mammal and not a fish, I guess you wouldn't have to worry about people looking at the glass at her bikini body.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't have to worry about alien rape if the aliens don't think you're hot.
I know, right? And then you gotta love how that episode where Sandy is fighting like SpongeBob and his friends over land animal or sea animal superiority, and Sandy gets so mad to the point where she just rips off her own clothes and own helmet.
And almost drowns to death. Imagine drowning to death over racial pride.
I know, right? And you gotta love Patrick's reaction. Sandy's a girl.
he legitimately thought that. He's just dumb. He totally has seen her in the bikini before, when they first met. So I guess he was just really slow on the uptake. But yeah,
I know. It's kind of fun. It is kind of funny because Patrick is like, of course that episode where Patrick and Sandy were trying to help out SpongeBob after he broke his butt.
Oh yeah. That one was also really great, and the guy in the gorilla costume at the end, absolutely wonderful episode.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. The other thing that I remember was that one scene where SpongeBob was worrying so hard about needing an iron lung, and then it actually shows him in the iron lung in this one in this one scene where Squidward not Squidward. Sandy was telling Patrick a joke, and then SpongeBob wanted to hear it, and he's in this machine to help him breathe and laugh.
Oh my lord! All right, here we are. Next boss, the noise.
The noise. I think I know what this is a reference to.
Oh boy, NTV is on the air.
This kid. Man, this really looks like. Man, this really does look like a Waluigi kind of character, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of does. The mustache and everything. This is going to be a great fight.
With the mustache. Even his body is also really similar to, Peppino.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got our pizza mascots here.
Yep.
Man, the game's slowing down due to its frame rate on my weak-ass PC, and I'm getting better reaction time out of it.
I'm surprised that lower frame rates are actually helping you. But yeah, of course you know about
frame rate lag cheating.
That's fun. That is pretty funny. Oh yeah, I have to ask. You know about the Noid?
Yeah, I know all about Pizza Hut's The Noid.
Or it's actually Domino's.
Domino's.
Right. You know that.
I know all about this weird video game. I know all about this weird video game mascot that looked like a freak in a rabbit costume.
Right.
Like some kind of short old man and with some sort of latex fetish in that weird costume, latex costume.
Oh yeah.
At least that's what he looks like to me.
I know, right? It's he looks like. It's so weird when there's a character that's vaguely human but also vaguely animal. It's is it a man in a animal suit, or is it just a human animal hybrid?
I'm definitely gonna have to do this boss all over again. I messed up too many times.
Oh god.
All right, let's try this again.
Let's try this again, shall we? But going back to the Noid. You know the whole story and why they apparently don't use them anymore in Domino's commercials?
No, I don't know. Why is that?
So apparently I've seen somebody kind of deep dive into this rabbit hole, but apparently there was this one guy who got really upset because his name was also Noid. Okay. And so basically what he did was that he committed a crime that involved two Domino's employees getting hurt or something like that, and they just never used the Noid again because of that.
Just some random loser that got offended then.
Yeah, and committed a crime, and so I guess for the sake of brand protection or just kind of not being reminded of that criminal, they decided not to use him anymore.
That sounds dumb.
I know. I think they went back to using the Noid in a couple of commercials. I think I remember the Noid showing up in some Domino's commercials I've recently seen. I don't really remember that, but oh yeah, another thing that really screws a lot of pizza delivery pizza restaurants that deliver is the fact that a lot of them promise that they can like deliver your pizza in like a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And of course, you know that, and of course, you know that it was bad for like the workers there because they needed to drive in that certain amount. They needed to like deliver the pizza in that given amount of time, just because that's how they were advertised, right? Like,
Yeah,
get your pizza in like 15 minutes or less. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I mean, how have you gotten with like speed? How have you gotten in terms of speed in terms of like, you know, working food service?
Like, I've never really had to deal with that. Like, I never worked at a pizza place or anything, so like, but I can only imagine how annoying it must be. Like, if you ever come across those customers that actually try to cheese the system.
Right.
Like, I don't know if they like
just
take it out of your paycheck. I don't know how it works, but like, it must be really annoying if it works like that.
Right. All right, and like, oh god. Oh well. What? Oh.
Ah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course, you know, of course you see how like oh yeah, you gotta love how the boss like gives you the middle finger when he's like making himself vulnerable.
Yeah. I don't know what the story here is, but it almost feels like the Noise is a successful guy with his own TV station and everything, while Peppino is just a struggling local business.
I know, right? So now, now he must pay the Noise.
It's like a Squilliam-Squidward relationship.
I know. They even it just kind of ties back to the fact that they look similar and they're likely the I guess Peppino is like a human. I guess Peppino is like one of the only a few humans of this universe, along with apparently the Noise. So I guess it makes sense.
You've also got Gustavo and Brick.
Oh yeah, that's right too. Oh yeah, that's right.
No idea. Not really sure what their story is, but I would love like a Pizza Tower show, kind of like how Cuphead got one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that would honestly work. Just because what was it? It worked for Cuphead just because Cuphead has like a lot of characters and a lot of interesting lore that could have been delved into it, and I can see it, and I can definitely see it here with Pizza Tower as well.
Yeah, this game clearly has its own animation style to work with, just like Cuphead does. I never watched the Cuphead show. I might have to just to try to give it a chance.
Have you ever actually tried the game itself, though? Have you actually tried like Cuphead itself?
Nah, it doesn't really seem like my kind of game.
I see the whole like super.
Like, the animation is amazing, but it just doesn't seem like a game I would be interested in playing.
The whole like super difficult run and gun sort of deal.
Yeah, not really something I'd be interested in.
That's fair. Going back to what was it? Spun. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart the level if I keep taking too much damage.
Yeah, just because you want to conserve your health.
Yeah.
But going back to SpongeBob, you of course know that SpongeBob, you know, he acts like optimistic and happy-go-lucky, but apparently he has a lot of moments where he's actually like really smart and aware.
Yeah. Like that time he's tried to fool Patrick out of sharing his secrets.
Oh yeah, and like with it was the one with the secret box, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And what about the fact that even though like SpongeBob like tries to be friends with Squidward, he's like aware of like how like grumpy and disgruntled he really is, and like how he like makes like he's known to make fun of him. Like, oh yeah, of course you know the one where of course you know the episode where SpongeBob is like hanging out with Sandy on the beach, and like SpongeBob like uses sand to like give himself like a Squidward head and nose.
Yeah. I call this one the Squidward. Stop naming things after me.
Oh yeah, you gotta love how. You gotta love it when SpongeBob like impersonates like Squidward. It's like, "Hey Sandy,
Who am I? Hey, SpongeBob, you keep it down.
I'm trying to be boring.
And then you gotta love like the opposite day episode where SpongeBob is, where he apparently SpongeBob tries to, it was like deciphering that Squidward is actually acting like SpongeBob, and so
Yeah.
SpongeBob takes it on himself to act like Squidward. You can't just look like Squidward, Patrick. You have to act like him too. Boy, oh boy, do I love to play the clarinet.
I practice every day and never get any better.
Now you try.
I'm Squidward, I'm Squidward, I'm Squidward, Squidward, Squidward.
I'm Squidward. And then you gotta... Oh yeah, you gotta love how Squidward is actually trying to sell his house. But like when SpongeBob and Patrick show up, they're all dressed up as Squidward.
Yeah, that one was great.
He's Squidward, you're Squidward, I'm Squidward. Are there any other
Squidwards I should know about? Meow.
Oh my
I'm out of here.
God, man.
Poor Squidward just
man.
wanted to move.
I know. And then you gotta love... Oh yeah, speaking of episodes where characters are moving, you gotta love the episode where SpongeBob's house actually gets eaten by nematodes.
Squidward was actually happy that it looked like he was finally gonna be rid of SpongeBob.
I can't
I'm
believe
gonna
this
miss ya. Bo ho. Bo ho. Bo ho. Bo ho. He's taking it real hard.
Yeah, but then there are a lot of moments where Squidward actually like misses SpongeBob, like when he like the episode where he gets frozen in the fridge in the Krusty Krab and he ends up in the future.
Yeah.
Please, let me go home. I miss Bikini Bottom. I even miss SpongeBob.
You don't know how happy I am to see you. Does that mean you want to go jellyfishing? No! Who's the barnacle head who invented that game anyway? You are! I'm going back.
He's gonna go back. I wonder how
He's gonna mess with the timeline just because he was annoyed by his neighbors about a friendly activity.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, of course you know the episode where like SpongeBob and Patrick take Squidward jellyfishing for the first time. But then like you know Squidward ends up getting stung a bunch
because he was injured.
Oh yeah, you also gotta love the firmly grasp it. Okay, Squidward, I want you to firmly grasp this net. But
firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it.
And then
dude had his hand impaled just because he was too injured to carry a net.
Yeah. Yep, gotta love it. And then you gotta love
it.
Oh well.
Okay, so I can't grab the bombs. I didn't know that.
And then you gotta love. Okay, then you gotta love the episode. You gotta love the episode where SpongeBob is trying to run a bubble stand, but like Squidward is trying to like teach SpongeBob how to actually like do it, because he thinks that he's better at blowing bubbles than SpongeBob and Patrick.
Yeah,
and then, you know.
Let me focus a bit. I'm almost done.
All right.
Ah, man, I messed up that parry. Alright, just 2 hits left. I can do this on 1 health.
See if you can clutch this.
One health left on him. No, come on!
Oh, you're...
I got it! Yes! didn't know I could stun with the enemies. That actually helps a lot too.
Yeah.
All right, looks like I got him. He pulls out a gun,
Uh-oh.
and his wife drives him away.
Oh no. Wow.
I'd love to continue this death battle, but the wife is calling.
Yep, the wife says no. I mean, I guess the wife is gonna give the husband. I guess the wife is gonna give the noise a bit of a beating, isn't she?
and with a smile on her face. All right, that was pretty awful, but we completed it. That's all that matters. We can move on to the next floor.
Yeah. I mean, how much of a challenge would you say the noise was as a boss fight?
That was actually pretty hard for a first timer like me, but like I still had fun.
Yeah, it was.
Like if I'm still enjoying the game, even though I'm bad at it, then that just makes me want to improve at it. I like that.
Right. Oh yeah. I was about to say. Of course, you remember like the technique that SpongeBob tried to teach. Squidward how to like properly blow bubbles.
Oh yeah, that bubble blowing technique where he just did a bunch of seemingly random stuff, but that apparently actually helps you like make better bubbles.
Right. You gotta bring it around town. Then you bring it around.
This, and this, and this, and then you shoo. All that lovely stuff. Alrighty.
Oh yeah.
We made it to the next world. I think that's a good stopping point.
All right. All right. Yeah, you're here in the sewers.
Yep. Alrighty, I'm gonna end the stream here, and
All right.
thanks everyone for dropping by.
Yeah. Hope you all had a